So hello guys, and welcome to another video, and just a little bit ago, the details about Nintendo's online playtest program leaked out, and it looks very interesting. It is actually a lot different than I was expecting. So I wanted to discuss it in this video, and kind of talk about the details and everything. So keep in mind, I won't be showing any images of this. Nintendo already isn't allowing people who are playing this to, share information about it, so I don't think showing the images of this would really be good. I feel like there's definitely a risk of the video getting taken down. So I'm really just gonna talk about it, and if you want to see details about it, the information is on Twitter, and I'm sure it will be posted elsewhere pretty soon. But yeah, so right off the bat, it isn't a new retro console for NSO. It's not GameCube, it's not DS. I know a lot of people were speculating GameCube because there were other leaks about a new controller and different things. I didn't really think it was going to be GameCube because we have been getting a lot of standalone GameCube remasters or remakes, and it wouldn't really make sense to add GameCube now after that, because there would be titles, pretty big titles that would be missing from that, like Pikmin, Paper Mario, Metroid. Those seem like titles that should be on there, some of them like Metroid Prime, even from the start. So I think they're probably gonna do standalone remasters or remakes for now for GameCube games, and then eventually, maybe in a few years, they'll do GameCube Online. I do think they'll get to it eventually, but I don't think they're gonna do it yet. The other possibility was DS, and that is kind of unlikely right now. I haven't seen that many people talk about it, just bringing it up because that's one of the next possible steps for NSO. But yeah, and some people were even talking about it being a new game or something, or something within an existing game, or testing the servers within an existing game, like Splatoon or something. I guess those people were a little closer to this prediction, because basically, this game is kind of like a Nintendo MMO. It looks really interesting. It's this huge planet that different players kind of have to fill out by progressing and doing different things. So you have to try to get resources and different things, or kind of use these beacons. I guess you kind of light them up or something, and use them to kind of fill out the planet. I know I've already seen people make this comparison on Twitter, but people are saying it looks like Minecraft and things, and I can definitely see the comparison there, because it does look blocky, you are collecting resources and things, but I feel like the goal and basically the point of the game seems very different from that. It does seem to have some influence of that, but it does kind of look different. We even got a screenshot here, which looks pretty interesting. There's another area called the Dev Core, which is separate from the planet that you're developing. And there's it's kind of like a social hub where you could interact with people and things. You could upgrade your character and things. So it's basically kind of the hub area, but you could also interact with other people. It's really cool to see a hub area where you're actually interacting with people in a Nintendo game. In Splatoon, it's really just a static hub where you're not really truly interacting with people there. So it's really cool to see a hub where you're actually connecting online and interacting with people and everything. I think that is really cool. I definitely want to see more of that in Nintendo games kind of going forward, more kind of interesting online games like that. But this looks very interesting from what we've seen. It definitely kind of warrants this online playtest. It is a bit weird that they're kind of being they're only limiting this to people who are paying for the expansion pack, and they're also limiting, they made it extremely limited for people signing up. It basically filled up immediately. I feel like they should have at least allowed for more people to kind of like join this and everything. I don't know, like Nintendo probably knew that a lot of people were going to sign up for this, so I think it's a bit weird that they limited it so much. But it does look very interesting, and we are gonna get footage of this. Like, I know Nintendo is restricting people from sharing information about this, but I could definitely, I absolutely see people getting footage of this and, like, uploading it to YouTube. Nintendo cannot stop everyone. That, like, I was able to stream the Nintendo Switch Sports demo, and Nintendo did nothing about it, even though they said that people can't stream it or record it or upload it for some reason. Like, I still streamed it, and they did absolutely nothing. So, I feel like people are definitely gonna get footage up online. But I'm just wondering, like, what this is gonna be like how the gameplay is gonna be. Obviously, it does look like you're gonna be able to build in this game, and it looked like when you're looking at the beacons on the images in the different areas, it seems like you build towers to, like, activate them. You kind of build up to a certain thing. So maybe there will be certain missions to kind of, like, unlocking those beacons and kind of, like, expanding the planet and everything. Like, and I wonder, like, once you kind of connect that planet, you'll be able to, like, walk across it or walk between different areas. Like, on one of the images, like, that I was talking about before, they kind of look disconnected, but I think it would be cool if you could actually, like, connect them together and, like, walk across them and everything. Like, it just looks really interesting. And I wonder, like, how long it takes to kind of fill out these, like, planets and everything. I wonder if this is, like, if it's, like, one big thing where everyone is filling out and it's just, like, just huge, like, absolutely massive. Like, in hundreds of thousands of people are filling this up. Or it's something, like, where there's, like, maybe, like, 1,000 or a couple hundred people filling out, like, a singular planet, and then you move on to another one after you fill one out. I'm not sure how exactly that would play out, because there is a hub, so I'm not sure. And it's basically, it showed, like, a map of the planet, and from the looks of it, it seems like this will support, like, a couple hundred players, from what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna be, like, one single map for, like, the entire game and everything, for, like, everyone. It kind of seems like it will be split up between different people. I don't know. It looks pretty interesting. Like, and it looks like filling up that planet will take quite a long time, like, even with a ton of people. So, this looks pretty interesting. I am definitely very curious about, like, how this will be. And I know there's definitely going to be the comparisons for Minecraft there, like I said, but I don't think it's really copying it. It definitely seems like a much different idea here. It does look very, like, interesting and, like, original with, like, the whole, like, premise and thing. I know there's, like, other games where you kind of have to, like, fill out, like, a territory and things, but it's interesting. I wonder if there will be modes or different, like, things where, I think it would be cool if there were, like, different territories, like, if you were, like, on a team, and, like, to see if, like, one team kind of, like, conquers the most of one planet compared to another. I think that would be cool. But it seems like for now, like, the main thing will be, like, working together to fill one out. But I'm wondering, like, how, like, the enemy, like, it said there will be, like, enemies and resources. I wonder, like, how the combat would be in this game. I think that's pretty interesting as well. Like, and then you could also level up your character. So that's interesting as well. And I'm wondering if this is going to be, like, a free-to-play game, or, I mean, considering how this game is, it seems like it might be a free-to-play game, but Nintendo doesn't really do things like that often, so this might be different. I don't know. Or it might still, you might still, like pay for this game, or it might be like something like integrated into Nintendo Switch Online. I don't know, like it does seem like they're definitely like pushing the fact that it's connected with Nintendo Switch Online and everything. It's interesting, but like it does look pretty interesting, and it is kind of like a new IP now, which we really haven't had for. I know we had like stuff like Nintendo Labo and Game Builder Garage, which I still play quite a lot. But the last like big new IP that Nintendo pushed out quite a lot was ARMS. And that was 7 years ago. So it's been a little while since they've made like a big new IP. So there's a possibility that this could be like the next one. And it's interesting because this is like the first time that Nintendo has like technically pushed out a new game like this, like a huge new game, basically kind of quote unquote secretly. We all know that it's not a secret because everyone is going to share information about this. But it's just weird that Nintendo is doing it this way. Because, like, I feel like they'd probably know that people would, like, post information about this. I think it would have made sense if they, like, revealed it beforehand and then did some kind of playtest thing. I know there would have been problems with that. I feel like it would have been even harder to get people into it because people would know what they were getting into. There would probably be more people wanting to try it out. But actually, technically, the Nintendo Switch Sports was kind of like that. That was technically considered a playtest rather than a demo with that. So I guess this is kind of like a similar case, but they're not revealing the game beforehand. It's interesting. This is like a really... I know Nintendo is like known for doing like extremely weird things, but this is even like this is even out of the ordinary for Nintendo. But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts on the leaked details for this online playtest game. It looks very interesting and very promising too, because like I definitely like the premise behind it. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.